out, then I miss one. 55 Zoski shooting drive, we ain't scared to die. Can't you see me later, make me cry. I lost my eye. He ain't wanna mind 1,000 on his mind. He be lying, he ain't outside popping shit on.
Welcome back to the Goodfellas podcast.
Oh yeah, I know it look different in here. My bad. I'm
For
at
sure,
the table.
man. We fired Jigga.
Yeah, he's done. No offense. I mean, if you still fuck with him, I hope you still fuck with us. But he's out of here.
Yeah, he's gone.
And good riddance.
Him and that busted eye. He's always messing with.
Nah, I should have pulled the Joe Budden, had an empty chair, and like fired him.
You still got time. I can't. Nah, dog.
You know what, James? You're fired. Don't pull back up to the podcast.
Yo, that's how he really did that shit.
Yo, but this nigga Joe Budden had nobody by him.
Two empty chairs.
Empty chairs.
He kept the chairs there.
Nigga looked in Rory's spot and was like, Rory.
Oh, nah, he had asshole.
You're fired.
but
Maul, you're fired.
Yeah, that nigga Budden was wildin'. But this is episode 115 of the Goodfellas podcast. This is Ron.
DJ One Up.
I'm at the
low.
table. I'm sorry.
We got one up at the table.
Yeah, man.
So it's a pleasure when he's at the table.
For those who don't know, I used to be at the table every once in a while. It's been a couple of months, maybe even a year. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's been a while. But I'm here at the goddamn table, and I got a lot to say. Starting with,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all tapping in, make sure you like and subscribe on the YouTube channel.
He remembers.
I remember now. Yes, indeed.
comment.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
indeed.
we want some engagement, man.
Yeah.
Let us know what you'd like to hear us discuss. Let us know, your thoughts, opinions. Let's open a chat room. You know what I mean?
And if y'all really fuck with us, the Patreon is in the bio. It's in there, man.
You heard
a lot
it.
of content coming. Flooding the streets.
That's why we come in. We about to saturate the market.
About to saturate the market.
This nigga's Coach P. All right. What's the vibes, man? How we feeling? It feels so weird being there. I could look at y'all and shit.
You have a cute face.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
But it's hard to see it through behind the glass, but I want y'all to
You're
know.
quite handsome yourself.
Look at him. My brother's handsome.
That's actually you just gonna force them to look at me?
Yes.
Okay.
And what we're gonna do, we're gonna zoom in at this point.
Okay.
When we do this clip.
You know I'm the one editing this, right?
Yeah, make sure you zoom in.
Okay.
But yeah, what's up, man? How was y'all week?
My week was decent. Just trying to figure some things out, man.
Man,
A lot of talks with the OGs, man.
Those
got
need
a
it.
baby on the way.
Nah, not yet, man.
Trying to figure out how you gonna pay for the diapers.
Nah, not yet, man. Don't wish that on me, brother.
Okay, my bad. I'll take that back.
Forgot who was my bet on. I think my bet was on
In the
Shiny.
pool.
Yeah, I think my bet was on Shiny.
A lot of y'all niggas threw me in there. Like I'm the next advocate.
We did.
Cause
I don't know.
If you said it, I wouldn't expect it. So that makes you like a
candidate.
yeah.
Y'all are insane.
It's the least you expect, and then the one you most expect. So right now, for me, it's Shiny than you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I can agree with that.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm anywhere near.
It's either that or JB then.
JB,
That's I.
we gotta put a muzzle on his shit. Like not on his mouth, but on his shit.
Put the
meat
Glock
muzzle.
away, bro.
Word, like
Nigga said we got a meat muzzle for you. JB.
tuck it. Like, you just need to. But yeah,
You're wild. But yeah, does it count if you already have a kid and you have another kid? Like that
Nah,
doesn't
it still
count.
count. I didn't. Yeah.
y'all seen that shit with Kim Kardashian?
What happened?
Like the sporting apps are letting you bet on her next boyfriend.
No.
Are you dead
no
ass?
way.
Like there's a spread for her next.
Yeah, there's literally a spread of a group of dudes that there's you can bet on. that
That's
might
crazy.
be her next. Yeah,
You on there?
I was.
You know you on there.
I'm probably like plus 100 mil.
The odds are not in your favor.
There's no way.
I got 10 cents on B-Lo.
You still
Shit, you
that shit going to hit.
Yo, you come up a couple mil.
Oh,
Exactly.
Odds plus 10 mil.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
But yeah, talk to your fellow fellas about that. You know what I mean? They might be able to help you with the odds.
But yeah.
Oh no, you one of them niggas.
I mean, you got bet on me, but hey,
Yeah.
Go ahead. I doubt it.
But how was your week?
It was cool. I ain't do
I'm
nothing.
being unprofessional.
On your James shit.
Yeah.
When I'm in the control room, I don't gotta make
got
sure my
that.
phone on silent. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
But nah, my week was cool, regular, not much. Again, I'm just excited for these next 2 weekends coming up. So I just been chilling.
That's what I really want to
for the most part. Yeah, next 2 weekends is big for us. If y'all don't know, next weekend will be Ant Fight. Then a weekend after that,
Y'all should definitely know by now.
Any Day.
Yep.
And if you don't know, now you do know. But other than that,
But
yeah,
you're
I
being
just been.
nice to them. Ill.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel right now.
That's all right.
I might be mean to y'all later, but right now, yeah, just I've been chilling. I'm looking forward to these next 2 weekends. So
Fact.
other than that, I just been trying. I'm looking forward to my days going by quick.
Word. Yeah.
What about you?
Today, well, my week was regular, I guess, just working. Shout out to the people that have been booking me throughout the whole summer, putting me in your backyards and all of that.
I'm sorry, but Marv, what's up with the AC, man?
Oh, he said it broke.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, we ain't got
Sorry
names.
about that, Marv. Didn't mean to put you on blast. Fix it. But yeah.
Fix it. But yeah, word. Yeah, just private events, DJ'd here and there for a few people. But I'm really looking forward to the next 2 weekends, honestly.
Big next few weeks, man.
Yeah, Ant. We in AC for Ant on the 20th. And
Just to let y'all know, I'm sorry to cut you off, but these next 2 weekends is the 4 for 4.
like Wendy's?
Yep, 4 for 4. We got Ant
Is he
going for the 4th, and Henny Day the 4th.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I'm like, damn, my boy going for his 4th knockout the
And
weekend before our 4th Henny Day.
Yep,
Yeah.
the 4 for 4. That's what we calling it.
Okay. So you about to really give this nigga 4-piece nuggets?
Yes, yes, sir.
With the fries, the combo, the
Yes,
whole
sir.
thing.
And he get
Oh,
the.
I can't even look in the camera for real, but you, yeah, sir, you.
It's gonna get the drink
Gonna
with
get
it.
dark. But yeah, I mean my week was regular, man. But Ant Fight, Henny Day, I was already telling people on Instagram, copy your fucking tickets. I don't know what the fuck y'all waiting for.
For both of them.
All right?
Both
yeah,
of them.
for both of them.
Both of them.
On phone them.
Both phone them on phone them.
Yeah, what do
Get
you
the phone
What
them.
language is that?
I don't phone them, no.
It's crazy.
But yeah, man, cop your fucking tickets, man. Honestly, if you don't want to, don't just know that day
Yeah,
of.
just don't show up at the door thinking you're gonna pay ticket price.
I got
Crazy
something
as
for
hell.
you at that door. I swear. I promise you.
This nigga gonna do the Michael Kyle. Nah.
You wanna know what I don't know why it just made me think of it, but in Bernie Mac's show just came up the skit of the homeless nigga walked up to him and said, "Hey man, you got some money? I ain't eating. I ain't eaten in like 2 weeks." That nigga said,
Nah, that shit was funny as hell. Go ahead.
that nigga said, "Don't even worry about it. It still tastes the same." But yeah, so honestly, don't even worry about it. If you ain't got your ticket, the price won't be the same. I can tell you that.
Do not wait till you see it on Instagram, see it packed out.
Yeah, cause y'all gonna start like honestly, this the thing with I'm gonna tell you on both sides. Men, they wait.
Lord.
I got the bread. Wait. Oh, she did?
Oh Lord.
Oh nah, what?
She's there.
She's there.
You knew she
No.
was gonna be here.
They had to watch the story and actually see her there.
Oh Lord.
Now they want to hit their little group chat. Yo, what's up? We going
Yo,
to
this shit
Henny
look
Day.
like it's gonna be lit,
This shit,
bro.
such and such there, like a creep. Feel me? And now you outside talking about yo on the they said them shits was $30. Was past tense, nigga. But and then females for the most part, females just always is just procrastinators. They procrastinate.
Honestly, like I mean, we've talked about it more than once, but the women have no problem saying like, "All right, how much is the section?
Yeah,
This is what I gotta do."
Nah, woman is always
All right,
the
look.
head, like their problem is never to pay. It's just they procrastinate with what they do. Yeah. They wait till the last minute when they feel like it.
Niggas always,
but they always got the bread. That's one thing I will say, and I expect y'all to, because y'all be making us pay for everything. So I mean, I respectfully, I really do. Like, I never ask any of my women like how much money they make, how much money they have. But I be sitting there like, you got money, because since we've been here for 365. I pay for it 366. We ordering food. I'm doing it. We go out. I'm doing, because it's not that I feel like they need to or whatever. It's just that's me. Right. My first go to is I came out here wanting to do whatever I'm doing, so I'm going to pay. And why would I make you pay? Because you with me. Like, feel me? I got you. Like, it just looks crazy to me when. How much the bill? I got 40.
Yeah, no,
I feel me. So
you got.
That's it.
You got like
yeah, respectfully, women. Yeah, if you with somebody
like
that
your half is. Nah, that's crazy.
How much y'all said gratuity was?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, all right. So add $17 more to what I just told you.
$17 more.
But yeah, women is never a problem for paying. I like that about women though.
Yeah, I said that in my story. Well, I didn't say that in my story today, but I was like, "Yo, fellas, the joint you been eyeing all summer, she gonna be there. Just pull up."
Oh no, she will.
It's not a matter.
You still gonna be weird when you get there. Don't say nothing.
For sure.
Then tomorrow, see her and be like, "Oh, you were there too."
Yeah. Or DM her after you watch her story, like, "Oh my God, you were right next to me. I didn't even know."
Fucking weirdos.
Oh wow.
I thought that was you. You know it was her.
I thought that was you.
Why you gotta even say I thought that was you? You know it was her. When you went back to your mans, that's such as and pulled up her gram and showed your mans.
Yeah, like I thought that was you. When you had your hair up instead of come on, dog.
You know the shades.
Do you think that's like a form of anxiety or niggas is just pussy?
Pussy. We gonna call it for what it is, pussy. Because I know niggas that once they see it's you, they running down. Cause like if they on that time and they on that timing, all we as people just gotta remember a no is a no. Yeah. Ain't nothing else but a no. You can walk away. It might hurt.
You better know no is a no or security.
Just remember, no is allowed. But honestly, remember that, fellas, it's just a no. It's not gonna hurt. Feel me? Most you might do is just be upset because it didn't work out in your favor. But you move on. You live and you learn.
There's gonna be plenty there.
Plenty.
You might find one that might really be the one.
Yeah, the one that you was hoping for is actually horrible on the inside.
Yeah, rotten.
And she did you a solid by telling you no. Because all she want is your money.
That's a good mentality to have.
Nah, for real. You sit there and be like, yeah, she bad, you think about it.
And she's fucking psychotic.
She's probably horrible.
Yeah.
Same thing go for men, feel me?
Probably
women
controlling and shit.
You don't know, like, you just looking at a nigga for looks, and then you realize, like, he ain't even, like, he won't be a provider, he won't take care of you, he don't care about you.
That nigga just brush his hair.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was that for me?
Oh, my bad. In my head, I was like, oh shit.
Nigga said, I'm looking at this nigga, I'm gonna bring him as an example.
You know, he just be wearing pink hats. Know what I'm saying?
Well, he got his waves in a chain. He ain't no good.
Work 16 hours a day. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, feel me? The people that you're looking for will be there. The vibes will be there. The greatest DJs that you could even think of will be there. I mean, we got one right here.
I'm just a regular person.
And it's like, you got the chance to listen to him spin. Take the chance.
Yeah, that shit gonna be so crazy.
It's gonna be crazy, man. I got, honestly, if you ever hit me last year saying I'm mad I missed it,
don't miss this one.
You know not to miss this.
Niggas wasn't even supposed to miss last year. That was the 3-peat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people call it win of Henny Day on IG after the second one. Because,
yeah, facts. Second one.
Right, you feel me?
Respectfully, because of it being the first actual one at a spot.
Yeah, at a venue.
But
fucking,
the third, you knew.
Bro, niggas hit me the day of, like, oh, bro, I didn't know this was your... Niggas from my town.
Oh, right?
Oh, I didn't know this was your party, bro. I'm like... Nigga, we've been friends for years, nigga. Like, what are you talking about? Been posting this shit since since the spring.
Yeah, like what?
Let me just say this. Understand something. I am not a party promoter.
Yeah, no.
I am not a party promoter. Once again, I'm gonna repeat it one more time. I am not a party promoter.
You just throw parties.
We just throw events. We don't even throw parties. We throw events.
Events, actually.
I want y'all to understand the difference too between that, but we'll get into that another time. But just understand something. Once I post something that is from me that I am throwing,
You're invited.
you're invited. You should be there.
Don't be weird about it.
Honestly,
Just ask a question if you
my thing that I feel like with like how you was saying is that, bro, pay attention to what I'm telling you is mine and what is not mine. Because what is mine, I want you to understand that I hold value to that. I don't want you looking at it like, oh, this is just another party
Yes.
that these niggas is promoting, blah, blah. Like, for the most part, we don't promote parties.
Yeah.
One Up is a DJ. He will
That's
tell
my job,
you.
unfortunately.
You feel what I'm saying? He will
Not
tell
really.
you where he's spinning at, and then he's gonna let you know what he's throwing.
Yeah.
If you know that he's throwing that shit, understand it's a big difference now.
Than me just showing up to somebody party that they throwing and spending.
You get what I'm saying? The promotion is different. So it's not like we hitting you that hard. Like when it's something of ours, y'all should understand that. I don't like when people looking at it as, oh, here's a flyer. This is just a random party. It's not. I don't want you to, like, everybody that's been to one of ours understand that it's not.
That's the name of the game. I guess it come with the territory. Niggas don't read flyers. Niggas don't ask questions, whatever.
Yo, the amount of people that say, yo, when is this?
Big ass letters. 8/28/22 on the fucking flyer.
I ain't gonna say I would have a lot, but I would at least have like a good. If I had $1 for every person that said when is this,
Lord.
I would have at least like $20 right now, because those 20 people
You could do a lot
literally
with $20.
Yeah, like literally $20 right now, because those y'all could be paying for my food after this, because those people would see that I posted a flyer and literally write, when is this?
Yeah, like read, please.
You know, if you hold your thumb down on the story, it doesn't move.
You can take your time to
You
read
know
it.
that. I hate this because people do this when they trying to find something in someone's story. When you look for something, oh, that's such and such back there. Oh, they over there. They doing this. You hold your thumb down and you scream.
Yeah, just
like,
fucking look.
There's words on a piece of
the fuck?
fucking flyer. Just look at it.
Or just go to the nigga page. Go to my page, the Goodfellas page, the flyers there.
Then mind you, we take pride. Like y'all not in the group chats, but we take pride in our flyers. So we make sure like, oh, they're not gonna be able to read this, or they're not gonna see this, or they're not gonna notice this. So the date, I'm pretty sure you can see it. Like we made sure that you can see it. We wanted you to see that. Like,
Just make it as clear as possible so that y'all don't have to ask us questions and y'all still find ways to do it. So kudos to y'all, actually.
Even
That's
when
amazing.
the bottle shit came out with the table information at the bottom. Yo, what's people responding to that? Yo, what's the information with the dog?
Seriously.
Oh man, it's about to be me.
just read, man. Just read. That's all you gotta do.
Read, nigga, read.
Let's get off this before I get upset.
Right. But you said you wanted to start off with
Below before the podcast, we were talking
Salem
about
Witch
American
Trials.
Horror Story.
All right, so basically, I was watching American Horror Story, and
Great show. Y'all should watch it.
yeah, if you know about it, you know.
Some
if
of
you
the
don't,
seasons.
tune into it. They actually got a new one now where it does, instead of seasons of stories, they do episodes of stories now.
Oh,
Yeah.
isolated incidents. I like
Yep.
that.
So
Yeah.
like one season, I have 10 episodes of different stories.
Inject that into my veins.
Yeah, so I like that. Like it's a dope one, because instead of you watching 10 episodes waiting to get to the end of how this is going to happen, they're giving it to you in about like 40 minutes in one episode. But anyway, long story short, one of the episodes was based back in, I don't know the years.
Salem Witch Trials.
Yeah, basically back in the days when priests were like big dogs.
Right.
And this is the time where if a priest said, last night God came to me in my dream and he told me this, they all ran with it. This is around the time that if you wasn't married, you looked at as devil. Feel me? Woman, for women though.
That's garbage.
Like, this was bad timing. And I was like, I'm watching this, I said, yo, that's crazy that this really was a time where a priest could basically, he had the power to tell you whatever he wanted to tell you, and the whole town ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
If they sat here and said, "Oh snap, he pulled out a device that makes this and it helps with this," that's devil's work.
You seen Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Remember the priest when he pulled up?
Which like it's been a while since I've seen
never
Game
mind.
of Thrones.
There was a priest that pulled up and started running King's Landing, and Cersei was like in a jail cell or some shit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's when she had got back at the whole time.
Right,
Yeah, it's just crazy. They had that much power. Like they had the power to basically tell you whatever they wanted to tell you.
The shit that be having me dying, even though it's probably not that funny, but I'm alive a little bit right now. Like when they were accusing women of being witches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We're about to drown you. And if you die, it's just alright. We
made a mistake.
We thought you was a witch, my bad. Like,
Another one bites the dust. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, hey, well, she should have never did that. And she would have never been drowned alive. But, you know.
But did anybody ever like just come out the water? I'm a witch.
I think we would have heard about that.
You feel me? Like, that's funny as hell.
It's just funny because everybody just turn around and go back to their day. Talk about that shit later. You seen when they drowned Mary?
You said.
I knew she was innocent.
I just wasn't about to go down with her, so. But I know Mary. Oh, like.
I've never seen no witchcraft from Mary, never.
Mary's actually my
whole
mother.
time she probably discovered seasoning and
Yo, that's
and it got her up out of here.
She was like, this chicken tastes awfully different.
Nigga pulled out a paper towel and cleaned up water. Where did the water go? Oh my God. What is that? The What is that thing? Oh my God. She's
Y'all niggas are dumb as hell.
trying to help you clean, bro.
She's trying to make life easy, nigga.
So look, right? So in this episode, basically, basically the woman wasn't married or whatever, and it gets weird. But one of the women that didn't have a husband, they said that she was devil's work, this, that, and the third.
Of course.
Then one of the other women that, like, I think her husband died or whatever, they end up like getting together and liking each other. And I'm sitting here like, yo, they didn't get in trouble for it because nobody caught them. I think I was still watching it, but I'm like, around that time too, you could not do that, or you were like, feel me, devil's work.
Oh yeah, like if you were already married, you can't.
Not already married. If two women just even happen to be together.
Oh yeah, my bad. I spaced out for a second when I was looking to my computer.
Well, that too though. If you are married and you mess with somebody else.
Yeah, but the two women thing, yeah, bro, that's been a stigma even up until.
Oh no, that's up
until like the 60s and 70s and shit.
I mean, even now,
was like,
you still got some Christian parents that's like,
you're a carpet muncher.
But it's like,
are you serious?
Until they dropped LSD into the into the world, everything was a little.
Niggas was like, you know what? I'm alright.
But
I'm gonna mind my business.
And I was sitting there like, yo, you got to think about how many of them was probably really scammers. A priest just coming through saying, you know what?
Bro,
that was the
you seen the nigga in Brooklyn.
First off, a prime example. Damn, what the? I'm sorry, I wish I had it. With all the Mormons that was they switched over, and it was just the men, all the old men that had a bunch of young wives. It's a documentary series.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I don't even know what the fuck a Mormon is. Like, I know what they are. I just don't know the definition of like what makes you a Mormon. Cause I niggas be like, oh, I can't do that. I'm a Mormon, and motherfuckers just be like, oh, okay.
Nah, so they were Mormons. I'm not going digging because I don't know too much, but there was a group of them that made their own and
got my computer. Right
here,
they started their own set,
and they was like marrying all these young girls, and they basically said the Mormon,
a person who believes in the Mormon religion, which worships Elohim.
Thank you for that breakdown, internet.
Views Joseph Smith as his prophet and has the Bible and the Book of Mormon as its main scriptures.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So.
Still not telling me nothing, but.
Religious faction.
But yeah, so all of these old men basically believe that
That's just a sector of Christianity.
If they have a bunch of wives, the more wives they have, the closer to God they get.
Oh, that's lit.
And listen though,
That's lit. That's how they come in nowadays?
More Bibles, more bitches.
but look though, they were marrying young.
Okay.
Yeah, like the FBI started getting on him, and he was just coming in, and that's why I said like a lot of these niggas were scams, because he was coming in telling them like, yeah, God wants y'all to marry me. God wants you to give your daughter to me. God wants, and these people are just listening.
Nah, why? I fell asleep and woke up. It was some weird shit on BET. It was some nigga with a burgundy robe that looked like Jesus, and he had hella bitches. I don't know the name of this show, but he had his like own
cartoon?
Town. No, it come on. It's I don't know the name of the show. It come on BET.
So it's not Black Jesus.
Nah, it's a bunch of niggas in robes, and they got women there.
Ladies and gentlemen,
and they and like.
I found it.
They sprinkling drugs and the shit.
What?
So if y'all get the time, it's called Keep Sweet and Pray. It's on Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey. It's on Netflix.
That sounds like some Melissa shit.
Yeah. So the way that name came up is he made like he was. It got so bad he made it into a cult. Like it became a cult. Feel me? He tricked these people into coming to a certain part of land, selling their house.
Oh shit.
Coming and living on the land, and basically none of them owned that land. He owned it, so he had the right to tell them what to do, when they could come, when they could go, selling their house, giving him the money, and basically he was running them. And it got to the point where he had like 60 wives.
This sound like the show on BZ.
have you lost your fucking mind, nigga?
But the problem was, he made them make a song called Keep Sweet and Pray, because he was telling them like, when you're with whoever your husband is, you gotta keep sweet, keep a smile, stay happy. Don't matter what your husband do, you supposed to oblige to him. You supposed to be happy with him. And the thing was, they was marrying 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds. He
Are you crazy, my nigga?
He was having tapes of this shit of him. He had like reason why he ended up getting locked up and all that, because he ended up having a tape of him raping a 12-year-old girl and basically convincing the family and all them to let him do it. He's like, God wants you to give her to me. God, like he just was, and then come to find out when he like,
you niggas are sick.
When they was looking for him, he's on the run with strippers and all that, living his life. And
what year did this take place?
I'm gonna find out for you.
For you niggas.
Look though, right in the doc series.
Get some help.
When he was on the run from them, they had to provide money for him. All them families that he had under him as a coat and all that had to.
They were paying for this nigga.
So basically, one of the nephews was on the dock and was like, "Yeah, we was sending him $300,000, and we was sending to him in cans and all that, $300,000 a week
in cans."
They would hide it like in food cans and send it to him. He was like, I'm not talking about $300 a month, every 2 months. He said every week we sent him $300,000.
Yo,
what do you mean by that?
What do you virgin on him, bro?
Hold on. Cause that's just mad bread. I can't really. Continue, man. My brain. Just go ahead.
Mind you, this was recent too. This was happening around 2006, 2005.
Stop playing.
No bullshit. Look,
I never heard of this.
2005, 2006.
Yes,
what?
Bro,
yes.
that was.
Nigga,
that wasn't even.
He smooth told them because
Thug Motivation was out.
I
went to go watch Hustle and Flow. What the fuck?
This was up in Utah, Arizona, right?
It wouldn't be in fucking Arizona.
One time it was the Olympics that was at in that area. He smooth told them like, yo, God is gonna come. He said when they come, God is gonna lift all of us up on this protected land and burn the rest of it. He's like, that is all devil's work that's coming here. So that's where he convinced them all to sell their houses, come to that land, because they all thought and felt like that piece of land that they lived on, God was going to lift it up and burn the rest of it when the Olympics came.
Where was he getting this knowledge from?
He was making it up. That's why I said, yo, it's crazy how much power that they have. They just smooth tell you that God said this, God said that, and now people run with it. So much that I'm like, yo, niggas was finessing it because he probably was sitting there like, God wants you to have sex with me. God wants you to mate with me. His father died because this was something that was running on a long time. His father died and he smooth told them like, I spoke to God because supposedly his father was supposed to be the prophet. So when the father died, everybody looking like, what happened? He's the prophet. How could the prophet die?
How nigga died?
Nigga, so ill with it, he like, yeah, the prophet's in me. Feel me? So what he did, mind you, he played mind control on him. What he did, he smooth basically said, he brought all his father wives in here. He did it like separate though. He ain't do it all together. He did it separate. He said, who do you think is a prophet now? To test him and see which one of them was basically going to agree that the prophet went into him. Mm-hmm. The ones that did, he kept them around. The ones that didn't, gotta go. Then Smooth said,
"Niggas is crazy.
Y'all gotta marry me." Mind you, he's a son. He made his mother marry him. Yes, what? I'm trying to tell you.
All right, hold on.
Yo, when y'all get a chance, this is a crazy documentary, but please watch it. It's called "Keep Sweet, Pray and Obey."
This nigga had his own mother marry him.
Yes. Bro, how many relatives these niggas had was crazy.
These niggas is wildin'.
He got it to where they were having like...
You said his own mother?
Yes, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Something ain't right.
Think about it. His mother was married to his father. His father died.
Like his blood, like...
His blood
pushed
mother,
this nigga out.
Yes.
That's it at the Goodfellas.
And you want to know what was crazier was that his mother wasn't like somebody that was like considered elite because how many wives his father had. His mother was just another mother. So she wasn't nobody special.
But she believed, so he needed her.
Yeah. He tricked all of them.
This nigga's crazy.
And you want to know what's so crazy? To this day, they still going on. It's not as many as them was. Even with all that info that got put out, the tapes that they found, everything that happened in court, he
There's
still got
some of them that are like
that
no.
support him and believe him.
Man,
and
that's
think
R.
that
Kelly in disguise, motherfucker.
Yep, worse than R. Kelly, bro.
R. Kelly, bro.
Worse than R. Kelly.
I don't know how these niggas be getting away with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really got to find people who are like lost. You know?
Nah,
like,
real shit.
that got no direction, because there's no way.
They all branched off from a different religion, and like what they don't believe in phones and all that. They like in the arms dresses and all that.
Yeah.
So they from the outside world. Real shit. One of the girls that's in the Netflix documentary, she said, I didn't know how women got pregnant until I was 21. She said, I thought you got pregnant from kissing.
And it just so happened that she got pregnant too. That's how she figured it out.
Nah.
Oh, I would have lied and said yes, because that would have been funnier.
Nah, she didn't get pregnant till later, but the reason why she was like one of the people that helped bring him down, because she was going to the nigga and was saying like, yo, I don't feel comfortable with my husband, because they make you find a husband, or somebody could come and take over your wives and you gotta be married, like crazy shit, feel me? Daughters are getting pushed off to different husbands. So she telling the prophet nigga like, yo, I don't feel comfortable around my husband. I don't feel like, I don't like when I have to have sex with him. I don't feel comfortable. He said, keep sweet and pray. You go home and you are supposed to listen to your husband. You're supposed to make your husband happy. Do whatever your husband tells you. She's telling him like, yo, it doesn't feel so after a while, she ended up just getting up out of there, like dipped from that whole area, and feel me? But she ended up like feeling bad because she had sisters, and she know like the same shit that's being embedded into her is being embedded into them. And she had young sisters and one sister that was almost at the age to start getting sent off and married. And what he was doing was he was driving to Texas, marrying them at like some random ass hotel, so it could be like fake legal because there was some type of laws from Texas that you could, and then driving all the way back.
We gotta get rid of these niggas.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, please.
All of them.
I felt so crazy after that because at the end they show you that there's still people that believe. And I'm like, damn.
Some of them going to sleep.
How do y'all still believe in that? They showed you, like, they let y'all hear the tape of him basically.
You'd be surprised, man.
People be so brainwashed, bro.
You would be surprised.
Yeah, that's the shit that's fucked up to me. That how brainwashed.
Human brain is programmable. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Whether
that
you program
too.
it yourself or somebody else programs it for you. You know, so. I feel, oh man, I can't really say too much. Like when shit like that happens, like I kind of expect it. Like, well, not expect that specifically, but the world is fucked up and people
Facts.
do fucked up shit. You know what I mean? So to
And
the
then-
extent where people take it, I don't be surprised.
What makes it even like what made his job even easier was that they had no access to internet. And
Right?
all
Yeah.
that shit.
This nigga's in the middle of nowhere.
You feel
No
me?
phones, nothing.
But
No education. What was they doing for school? He was teaching them the book of.
They was like all teaching
Sweet and Pray?
themselves and shit. Yeah, like he taught them what he wanted to teach them and all that shit. But yeah, now that I think about that shit, especially like with the internet, it reminds me of like how beneficial the internet could be, and then you got to think about how bad the internet is.
Yeah, because it's the, well, not to cut you off, but it's literally the same thing as like controlling a community of people, right?
Facts.
Whether you want to show them certain things or you don't want to show them certain things, it's the same shit,
Real shit. Cause
except that's a little more sinister because this nigga's
yeah, nah,
intentionally doing it.
his shit was crazy. But when I think about the internet, that shit makes me think about that shit where Boozy was talking with Vlad. And Boozy was basically saying, Boozy's just funny as hell, yo. Sometimes Boozy should be hitting though. If you like really listen to him, he's a lot of
Ain't
shit.
nobody want to see that shit on the TV screen, man.
Boozy say what we don't want to say sometimes, and then sometimes he say shit that he doesn't need to say at all.
Yeah.
But one of the shits he was saying was like how internet is fucking up relationships, and I was like, yo, what? And he just dug into it. He said, yo, you got to think about it. He said back in the day when we ain't have the internet and people couldn't see like a lot of access to a lot of these things, he said men wasn't scrolling on these social networks and looking at all these other women like, I want to fuck her, I want to have that, I wish I could have that. He's like, women wasn't on social networks looking like, damn, he's buying her that, I need this, I need that. A lot of them just was more focused on the relationship itself than like going outside of the relationship and looking at other things that they could have because, oh, things ain't clicking with us now. I could have this. I could have that. And I'm like, you could be on both sides of the fence because you could want better, but at the same time, I see what he's saying because it could make a person want to cheat.
Right.
It could make a person feel like, oh, my man ain't doing enough for me because look what this girl got. Look what she got. Look what she getting.
I think it's deeper than just the internet is just a place where
Oh, yeah.
these things happen. But if you don't have a control over your desires and shit, you know what I'm saying, then you going, because even back then, even if niggas didn't have the internet, niggas would be outside and be like, I want to fuck that.
Oh, yeah. Nah,
that
he
nigga
said,
got a gold chain.
He was
you know
more
what
so
I'm
on
saying?
something like it's making it worse for us.
It's
Harder.
multiplied.
Yeah, it's definitely amplifying, temptation, but yeah, this is shit not for the weak of heart.
It's
feel
not.
me? So if you're gonna be, and that's why like relationships, especially nowadays, like niggas be jumping into them shits just because like you and this one other person are the only two people talking or whatever. Like, nah, you gotta be sure that this is what you trying to do with this person.
Yeah.
I
You
was
feel me?
breaking that down to somebody. I was talking to somebody about that shit. I said, yo, we got to start to understand, like, we all don't need to be in a
Yeah,
relationship.
we don't. Just because it's
Like,
me and you talking.
Sometimes you can actually just enjoy your person just to enjoy them, and it doesn't mean that, oh, we have to be together.
Yeah.
Also, the whole point of feeling like you own a person. Like,
You know what I'm tired of on the internet?
Everything.
yeah.
On your
Me.
What's your
Tired of myself.
What's your original point, right? And it leads to I see a lot of, oh, if he wanted to, he will.
That shit don't make no fucking
He
sense.
can't bring you to. He can't rent out the aquarium right now.
Yo, remember when old boy bought his shorty a shop? Oh, man, that was bad timing.
I've seen a couple of those,
Nah, but this was like a minute ago.
like a salon type shit.
Yeah. Actually, he was like, I think he,
Like she was a lash tech or
I
something.
think he was like from up this way. He's somebody. He's a barber. He do boozy fades. He was doing he cut good hair, but he's making good bread and bought his shorty like a whole little salon,
Okay.
and that went crazy. Oh, where's my salon?
Where's my salon?
It's like, come on, son.
Where is your salon? Have you been working hard?
Oh,
Saving your money? Where your salon at,
yo,
man?
for real, bro. Like
My little CEO shorty, what's up?
I've been taking care of everything.
Where your salon at?
I ain't even asking where mine. I ain't even saying
You haven't paid a bill. You haven't bought anything you got on. Where your salon at? What you been doing?
Yeah,
Nah, that's funny as hell.
Did too much into the celebrity, Instagram influencer lifestyle, and it's just
that's why I like the ones that
come back to reality a little
like
bit.
don't mind paying for their own shit. This, that, and the third. Like, feel me? The ones that feel like they can be independent and don't have to depend on niggas in this, that, and the third.
Fuck all of that. Not everybody's life is the life you want or the life that is gonna be happy or make you happy. All right, just because you see some shit, all right, this motherfucker bought his shorty a salon or this, that, and the third. Like, you don't know what are the arguments, the fucking back and forth,
You
the
don't know
good
if he
times and the
scammed.
bad times. You don't know if this nigga scam. You don't know nothing. You don't know what led up to that moment right there. So if you want that, that means you got to go through the things that came with it too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, y'all niggas need to be, and all y'all, when I say niggas is gender neutral, right? Like,
Yeah.
you can say nigga.
Yeah,
and
niggas mean all of
right?
us.
All anybody who it applies
Anybody.
to. Oh, you niggas out there that be, oh, well, where's this? Or I'm expecting. Stop expecting. Stop expecting. Unless you bring that shit to the table yourself too. Don't expect shit from nobody else. You
Man.
motherfuckers are crazy.
Preach.
Tired of this shit.
Facts.
Preach.
I be seeing this shit all the time. And then when you try to like, I don't even, just from personal experience, like I see it more times than not. Motherfucker would be like, yo, I can't believe this shit happened. How comes you didn't make these decisions? And like, you know, for me. And I'd be like, yo, they did what they could with what they had, motherfucker. What was you doing the whole time?
I feel like
Shit.
yeah, nah, that's big though. Like I feel like anybody that knows me, not saying you have to pay attention to me, but if
You gotta
know
watch
me,
this nigga hard.
I'm not like I used to be very big on the socials. When y'all first met me, I was very big on my socials. Like used to like really tweet every day, heavy on the Twitter.
Yeah, you was heavy on
I
Twitter.
used to like really be just posting stuff on the gram. And I got to a moment in life where I started taking breaks. Different reasons. But as I took them breaks, it felt weirder and weirder when I came back to socials. And I just started realizing like, yo, like you notice the bigger picture. Feel me? And I'm not sitting here saying like niggas is not woke, none of that, or you gotta be like me, but you start to realize like a lot of shit that's weird about the socials. Start noticing like the fakeness in it, the weird shit and all that. So
Yeah.
I just like once I started like really peeping the things that we don't need to be doing, the things we do need to be doing, the things that people feel like they need to do for others and all that shit. So like a lot of people are watching and looking at others and being like, I need to have that. I'm not doing better than that. I need to be doing better. And this is like, you got to take yourself out of that shit. Like you got to really sit here and realize like,
Ladies and gentlemen,
there's mad of us out here.
Billions.
Why do I need to feel like where one up is in life, I'm not there yet, even though we around the same age. Oh, I'm fucked up in life.
What I want to define that too. What does that mean when you say like, you know, like somebody's where you want to be at in life? When I guess the root question is like,
I think you're living a life that they want to live, and they feel like I'm not where I need to be at.
To be honest, I think a lot of those people don't even know where they want to be. If
Right.
they see
No,
somebody
that's
else living
why
like
I'm
That's
that,
like-
why you can't really define it
like,
because
oh, that shit, like I should be there. Like,
you ain't got no goals.
once again, it goes back on to what y'all was just saying. You don't know what these people are going through. You
Right.
don't know what they're doing for this. You don't know. So I could sit here and say, oh, one up is doing better than me in life. And for all I know,
I could be
one
down
up could be
bad.
fucked up behind the scenes.
Down bad.
One up is probably paying himself to get to do these DJing. I'm over here like, oh, I'm a DJ. He's getting all these gigs. One up probably like, yo, look, I'll pay y'all $200 if you let me spin here.
5 days a week.
You don't know it though.
Yeah.
Feel me? From
That's a fact.
behind the scenes, it looks like One Up is doing amazing because he's always spinning there. But really, the fucking club owner, like, this nigga so much of a bum, he's paying me to spin here. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. So you gotta stop looking at others and like putting like trying to compare yourself to that. It's like I said, when I took that break, it was more of focusing on yourself. It was more so like just realizing like, I don't need to have to hear happy birthday from all these people because it doesn't mean nothing to me.
Happy birthday.
It doesn't mean nothing to me though. Honestly, like
I feel you. I feel
like
you.
you posted me and me and you don't even fuck with each other like that. We don't be with each other. It doesn't mean anything to me.
You know, for some people, that's like everything because they don't really get the, or maybe they feel like they don't get the love or the attention they need from their immediate circle.
That's why I say, like,
I don't get it because these.
Even if you feel that way, why do you look for that?
The same.
Well, agreed. Why do you look for it, or just go get new friends or something?
A lot of these people have known the same people from MySpace, right? Since MySpace, you're looking for the same people this many years later.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's so weird to me, son.
You might have only seen some of them like twice.
It's so weird to me, bro. It's like, I do not feel no way if you don't tell me happy birthday. I don't sit and say, oh, I ain't fucking with you. I watch you watch my story and didn't tell me happy birthday.
Yo, the amount of people that probably think that said about me.
I'm telling you, it's real.
That's insane.
It's really real. People are looking at you and like, how did this person watch my story?
And not say happy birthday.
I told them happy birthday. I don't fucking owe you a happy birthday because you told me happy birthday. Like,
yeah, like I don't know like that.
Just answer this for me. After I tell you happy birthday, how do you feel now? What changed?
Are we friends? Are we closer?
Yeah. I still ain't get you nothing. Fuck. I'm still not gonna show up to your birthday party.
You know what I stopped doing that?
Get you nothing.
Is some people, like, if I go to the message, it'll be happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I just stopped. I'm like, fam, we don't speak. There's no reason for me to say
That's the whole
birthday.
thread, just happy birthday?
Son, oh
That's
my,
insane.
yo, this is why I also...
Happy birthday thread is insane.
OD.
Niggas got an alarm clock. Oh, happy birthday. See you next year.
Another one, feel me? For those people that do tell me happy birthday, thank you. I appreciate it. But what I do is I make a big post out to all of y'all. I'm not about to keep saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, like to me, bro, it just.
I should say thank you to the people who I actually talk to.
Nah, if I actually talk to you and we feel me respectfully, if I see it, I'm going to say it. But it's so much of these that's coming in right now, son.
Oh y'all, Mr. Popular over here.
Not just Mr. Popular, but I'm saying like
100,000 messages.
It ain't gotta be 100. 40 of these bitches just came through all at once.
Shit, it could be 5.
I don't want to keep.
I'm not opening 9.
Nah, I don't. Son.
Opening 9.
Like I really do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like I need to. And it's not like me and you speak. It's not like it's something real. Like it just brings me nothing, bro. And I just think that's it. Like to be honest with you, son, I don't feel no type of way for the close ones that don't say it.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't owe me that.
With that being said, because you were talking about, you know, at this point in your life and getting older and shit. So would you say like, or how would you say your priorities have changed since you, as far as your responsibilities, of course, like within like the past 5 years or so?
I just start to realize like it's more
like, what are you prioritizing now that you probably weren't prioritizing at 25, 26?
Myself. I'll say that. Like, I know before it was more like, let's go do this, let's go do that, and not really worrying about the bigger things that I need to be worrying about. Like, feel me? And I mean, that would be the biggest thing. I'm prioritize. Damn, that shit is fucking me up. Prioritize.
English.
We're just gonna
English.
You know what the fuck I mean. But yeah, just more so myself. And things that really mean something. Like, it's not. I'm not gonna sit here and see.
Out here looking for fulfillment. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, I ain't gonna see an event and that I know a lot of people are gonna be at and be like, I need to make sure I'm there. I need to make sure I got a fit. I used to be that person. Feel me? Oh yes, they're gonna be there. Oh, this shit gonna be lit. I gotta get me a fit. Gotta have this.
You need a picture for the gram. Don't forget the gram.
Man, that was a thing too. You
need a fit pic.
I was glad, yo. I'm telling you, I was so happy when I started taking them breaks because I really realized like it separated me from everybody else. So people that I like started dealing with that realized that about me wasn't on that energy of, oh, why you ain't post while you was outside. Niggas realized that I'm not so much of a person that
does that shit to begin with.
Yeah, like I don't care for it. I'm here to enjoy myself. I'm not here to show y'all I'm enjoying myself because I'm not trying to prove anything to y'all. And once I got in that way, it separated me from that. But yeah, just prioritizing the main shit that I need to.
Yeah, like I think for me, just really framing the bigger picture was my biggest issue. I was kind of tackling life in bits and pieces instead of just continuously looking out for future Aaron. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I kind of still do in a way. Like I just handle it a little better.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't get me wrong, I'm still learning.
Yeah, I'm out here just like
I don't gotta figure it out yet. I don't. But
at least I'm a little bit more aware of when I am making sillier or more like fleeting decisions versus things that I know are supposed to, help me as far as longevity is concerned. So the shit asks, especially like when you feel like you're missing out on certain shit. I know for me as a DJ, it's a little different because I kind of have to be outside. One conversation my dad and I had, like when I first started DJing, he was like, just make sure you're there. Like you're good, you have the talent. As long as that remains the same, just make sure you're outside and the opportunities will come. And there were times where I would like take breaks, I would chill, you know what I'm saying? Like just stay in the crib or like whatever. And lo and behold, like the opportunities weren't coming, you know what I mean? So it's not just, and that woke me up too. I'm like, damn, I can't just be a lit ass DJ. I gotta be a lit ass DJ that people can see. So
facts.
The shit is it's a little weird, but I'm trying to navigate it. You feel me? It's not easy, but it is what it is. What about you? What you been prioritizing, nigga?
I feel like my answer is gonna be a little bit repetitive. So I'm gonna see if I can spin it a little bit. I'm prioritizing myself.
We heard that before. Boom.
Let me
tomato.
Let me.
That nigga
say
stealing
why,
answers out here.
Niggas acting like
when you
James.
said it, and I'm like,
That nigga looked at my paper. He said, A, right? He said, fuck.
But
I was gonna put that.
I was gonna write the same paragraph. I gotta change my words up.
The same paragraph is crazy.
See, got
Nigga said, you went to the store? I walked to the store.
You got Doritos Cool Ranch? I got nacho cheese. Yeah. Okay. It's coming along now.
Yo, chill, bro.
Yo, I'm sorry, but you gotta think about that way. I wish I was a teacher. Yo, catching niggas cheating. These niggas think I'm dumb. These niggas must really think I'm dumb.
Nigga said, really?
Alright.
You went to Dominic's Deli. You went to the deli called Dominic's.
He didn't even change the name. This one says Tim and this one says Timothy. But yeah.
Yo, y'all are stupid, bro. But nah, I just found myself to where.
Oh, you're gonna stick with it, huh? Go ahead.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, you prioritizing yourself, but what's your main focus? Like, what is driving you to focus on yourself?
Because I can't.
Called you up to the front of the.
Yeah, nigga. What?
If y'all let me talk.
What's making you uncomfortable?
You fucked up. I was like, nah, go ahead.
Nah, because I found myself. I think I talked about it a little while ago, to where like I was like kind of pouring from an empty cup. I wasn't taking care of myself.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I gotta prioritize myself and build myself up so that I can do for others. You feel me? I wasn't taking care of my mental.
If you were pouring from an empty cup, what were you actually giving?
Bare minimum.
But the cup is empty. Not even that is in there.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy. I'm sorry, that like random.
Right, so, my fault.
That is crazy. Nah, not what you said.
I guess when it was empty, I'm like realizing like, all right, this gotta stop.
Yeah. Because you can't pour from something, or you can't give what you don't got. Yeah. So you thought you was.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I don't know. You was probably murdering people. Don't know what you was doing. Little psychopath over here.
But
this nigga had an epiphany.
Nah, now that y'all said that, because it just was something that happened to me like this week. actually a couple days ago where I just really had to like look at myself
in the mirror
and was like, yo,
that's a nice
I'm
chain.
not putting myself first.
I was gonna say,
like, I had to really think about that shit. Like, in a lot of situations, I'm always putting everybody else first.
Yeah, I mean, if you're that kind of person,
like sometimes you slip. Like, feel me? Because it was a point where I made sure it was me first, but I feel like sometimes we slip and you gotta like really look back on what you're doing at the moment and I was just looking like, yo, I'm really not putting myself first like I should in a lot of these situations. And then once I did, it just was like a lot of weight off of shoulders. Like, feel me? And when like I just was on some shit like, I gotta stop doing this. I gotta do this. Like, I gotta stop doing that. And just was like, all right, you know what? Things feel a little better, but it's hard. I ain't gonna hold you. It is hard because when you get stuck in these ways, it's like a habit you gotta break. Feel me?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
When you get there, it's like you really gotta face yourself and realize, like, do you want to walk through this door or not? You know what's behind the door. Yeah. It's just, are you strong enough to really walk through that door? But I needed that. Now, like, as these couple of days been going on, I've been realizing, like, I've been getting less attitudes, been less aggressive because I'm putting myself first. And I realized that the reason why I was being like that was because I was putting somebody else first.
Let's clap it up for putting yourself first, man.
Facts. Make sure y'all put yourself first. It's not you being stingy or none of that. It's just taking care of yourself, taking care of home. Feel me? Like, you still gotta remember, like, when we do, like, we always want to be there for others, but you still gotta be there for yourself.
Especially as a man, I think that's doubly important because
especially for men.
I'm a firm believer in, like, you know, as a man of character, you cultivate a healthy community around you, people that you can depend on or people that can depend on you. So if you're in a space where you literally aren't dependable, you know, that devalues you. English, nigga.
Yo, I told you, just don't this.
We're not even drinking.
Go over that word, and then it comes right in.
You devalue yourself as a man. You know what I'm saying? So take care of yourself, and you know, I don't know what you were talking about specifically, but what I was gonna say was, when it comes to the whole, like, putting yourself first or doing certain things for other people and so on, just, I might be taking it too far, but don't really change, like, what you do. Just change, like, who you do it for. You know what I mean? Because if that's who you are as a person, if you normally, like, give shit off your back, like, you know, your shirt or whatever, doing it for the wrong people is kind of what's gonna fuck you over in the end. Because you be maybe expecting...
Vice versa, though. Because at the end of the day, you are right, but also you still want to, like... Even though you saying, like, do it for the right people, I could still do it for the right person, but I still need a shirt.
Yeah, that's fine.
Feel me? So it's like it goes both ways.
Yeah. I think it's more. Yeah, it does go both ways,
but you are right though, because you definitely want to make sure you're doing it for the right people. Because
I'm okay with. If I'm okay with giving my shirt off my back, I have to consider being shirtless. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So
that's why I said you definitely right when you say do it for the right people, because once you take that shirt off your back and it's for the wrong person, you looking
now you look double.
Now you hurt yourself more because you don't, and now you ain't even happy that you don't have your shirt because you gave it to the wrong person.
Yeah, that was one of the things I feel like I really had to not change, but really, like, drill myself into really implementing in my daily, like,
that's what's up,
routine and shit. Because I'm a certain kind of person. I'm nice, you know what I'm saying? I like to do things for other people, but being taken advantage of course, like, it jades you. It's like, I'm not doing nothing for nobody now, but that's not who I am. So in order for me to be
still
me,
you and
I just
not
be
lose
around.
yourself.
That's just be around the right people. So.
Give yourself some coins for that. There you go. But yeah, I like that. I like that. That was a good one.
Yeah, man, you literally gotta remove yourself from the situation, and you know, like, because the shit not gonna just disappear. You gotta take yourself out and
you know, I would say this too. Some people are not bad people. It's not that they're bad people. It's just some don't realize what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they just might be bad for you.
Yeah, they just might be bad for you. Like some people are not.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I ain't gonna say woke, but just don't realize what they're doing. They're not paying attention. They're not self-aware. There you go, perfect one. They're not self-aware of the shit that they doing, or the shit that they're bringing to others, or how they're coming off to others. Like, feel me? Yeah, One Up just took his whole shirt off for you, but what you go do? You go cross that street and don't even sit with him while he doesn't have a shirt. You leave One Up alone.
At least give me a thank you, nigga.
Word, you ain't even say thank you.
Selfish ass nigga.
Nigga,
Make some word. This shirt comfortable.
Now I got a shirt to go get inside the club. You sit out here. No shirt.
Nigga call me no shirt. That's fucked up.
But yeah, I like that.
Nigga say, hey, it's no shirt. Hey.
Oh, that shit was lit in there, no shirt. You should have came inside. Oh, you ain't have a shirt. Hey, nah, you can have this one back. Shit over with now.
Nigga said it's done now, motherfucker.
You should have been there, motherfucker. I'm the one that got you in there. But yeah, I like that. That was a good topic, y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, nigga, growth, motherfucker. Fuck you talking about, niggas? Well, I'm not 30 yet, but
yeah, I'm 30.
You're 30.
Yeah, man.
I'm trying to be different. I'm 30.
Super dedicated to my growth right now, man.
Facts. Plus, you wanna know what's another thing too? I was talking to this female. I ain't gonna say something. Talking to a female, and I had to realize she wasn't for me, because we have two different views at this moment, and I noticed that because she said that I'm not like at the stage I am. I'm not dating for my life partner. I'm like, for me, I'm not looking at every partner that I'm with as a life partner. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that for me, because when
what does that mean?
When you like basically,
she just casually dating is what she's saying.
Nah, like, so she's saying like, if me and you was to get in a relationship, I'm not looking at you as you might.
Oh, this is it.
Yeah. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that when you are younger, because you do feel like, you know what, I still got a lot to learn and still got a lot to go through. And I'm like, I had to accept that.
So she just in a casual relationship.
Yeah, like I mean,
she just sharpening the knife.
The call for it is but
she like, all right, let me get my wifey skills up
until you start growing and you really get that growth in you to where now you at the point where it's like, yo, I'm really looking for lifer. Like I'm not on some shit where I'm hoping that this person I am dealing with is going to be that.
I kind of respect her approach though, because at least she knows, like, she
knows exactly what she's doing. Yeah. She knows what she's going for. She knows that it doesn't.
Kudos to you, Miss Mamas, whoever you are.
And then same for me. I had to sit here and be like, you know what? I know you're not for me, because I know at this point I'm looking for that. Yeah. I'm looking to make sure that this is where I want to be. The next one is the one. Not saying it has to be the one, but that's what I'm shooting for. So meanwhile, while I'm going on this road of trying to be building a life, starting shit, this, that, and the third, you're more so on just, I'm here to enjoy you.
Yeah, right. It's not really intentional.
It's not something where it could turn into your role. Like, I could merge into your lane, but I'm telling you right now, that's not where I'm at.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So, respectfully, yeah. Like, it's no wrong and right. I want people to understand that, too. Nobody's wrong on that end. It's not like, oh, I should be on some shit where I'm not looking at a partner like that, and she shouldn't be on some shit where she's not expecting this person not to.
Yeah, no.
There's no wrong or right. No. It's just that you got to realize where you are at in life, and understand that when you're going into these things with these people.
And then just jump in a haystack and find a needle that's on the same type of time you are in life.
Facts.
Yeah.
Because this world is a haystack.
You'll be all right.
Yeah. Feel me? At the end of the day, it goes right back to be ready to accept a no.
Yeah. And
be ready to give a no.
Yeah, give a no, accept a no. You don't have to jump into everything or jump into something.
Yeah, facts.
Everyone, you know what I mean? You better than me though, because if we were still like, well, actually, you know what? Never mind.
No, I'm still better than you.
I'm about to say you. You are so better than me.
No, I'm not. No? You're better than me.
Come on, stop it.
Stop it.
Come on,
stop.
Man. You want to DJ my set any day?
Look at you, bro. You
got a nice fit on too, man.
But who got the gigs?
Wait, hold on.
Who got the gigs?
Those tattoos.
You got the gigs.
You got a sleeve.
You got the gigs. You make money.
That's a nice chain too.
See, they say, "Hey, can you play this song?" Nobody walks up to me to do that. They say.
You got a 401k.
They say you know one up.
Nigga said you got a 401k.
You got insurance.
Niggas say you know one up, don't you? You think you can get me to the booth? I'm like, damn. I was hoping that you wanted to talk to me.
You could take out a premium on your insurance.
Niggas say, yo, he got a laptop.
This nigga's dumb.
Stupid, bro. How y'all feel about scaring kids?
Scaring kids?
Yeah,
that ghost TikTok shit is dumb, bro. Let's just talk about it. That shit is dumb. I think that shit is dumb.
I think some people are thinking too deep in it. Like, oh, you're traumatizing your kid.
All right, boom. I'm glad you brought that up. Because now I'm going to tell you a story. All right? Mm-hmm. I was about, damn. Mom, I love you. Mama, I
like
love
said, let me give you a love you, mom, before I throw you under this bus.
Love her. I'm just fortunate that I'm, by design, a person who can take myself out of situations and just like laugh or learn shit from it. Mm-hmm. I don't know what the fuck I was supposed to learn from this, but I was about like 5 or 6, maybe 7. Nah, I was like 8. I'm like 7 or 8, and we lived in a 3-story like house, like a 3-family house and shit. Mm-hmm. Whole family's in there, top to bottom. I lived on the 3rd floor, like my mom and sister and shit, whatever. I used to look out the window with the net down, and motherfuckers is like, yo, you're a fucking kid, get away from the window before you die. Mm-hmm. I have a neighbor who used to walk up and down. She was a crackhead. Like, she was cool though, you know what I mean? But she was a crackhead. Mm-hmm. Walk up and down the block and shit, be outside, whatever, it's summertime. I'm looking outside, nobody's home. She sees me at the fucking window and starts going off. Oh, I'm telling your mother. She starts screaming my mom's name. I just shut the window. Mm-hmm. Nobody was home. I'm like, I'm good. She ain't gonna see my mom. Who gonna believe a crackhead neighbor anyway? Oh, my mother definitely did. Believe the shit out of her, and I couldn't do nothing about it. Couldn't do shit about it. Even if I wasn't by the window, my mom was like, "Oh, word? I heard you was by the window. What's up with that? Let's talk." Mm-hmm. Bro, my mom whooped my ass into oblivion, and then after that, there was this book that I used to like be scared of, like Tales of the Crypt or some shit. I can't remember what it was.
Tales of the Crypt is funny.
Bro, we had like a walk-in closet. Like, she put me in there with the book. She just threw me in there with the book, bro. Like, and told me kneel in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. For all you Caribbean people out there, you know what kneeling in the corner means, right? Like, that's the ultimate punishment, bro.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
I've knelt on rice. I've had bricks in my hands like this and shit. Bro, that book, top 1. I was scared, bro. Fucking terrified. I'm in that fucking closet like, yo, nah. Yo. like, the fuck? How could you do this to me? But I knew, like, I got older. I'm like, oh, my mom ain't no better. Fucking slave tactics.
But that's also, I say that when you get older, you realize, like, what's real and what's not.
Right, yeah.
Feel me? So I don't look at it like, oh, that kid that's from his ghost TikTok grows up and like
start shooting niggas.
I remember that one time. Like, feel me? Eventually you get older. First off, these kids are playing with the phones, laptops, iPads and all that. They're learning about these filters and all that. They're going to find out eventually. The same thing when it goes for Santa Claus. Somebody you eventually learned he wasn't real, and you ain't sit here and been on some shit like, that fucked me up.
You're like, oh my God.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. It could still have for some that kind of
it could definitely affect you like on a social scale. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't like being in a room by yourself.
They was extreme with it though, but he was fucked up. I used to lock him in the closet type shit. Like,
I wasn't the only one getting locked in closets.
But I'm saying on some shit where like what they're going for on TikTok right now.
Yeah,
and
I was just
like, come on, y'all.
Like my father, I don't know why he played like this when I was a kid. I was young as hell. He used to make me watch scary movies. Used to scare me with shit. Like he had a mask one time.
I was my older sisters and shit, bro.
My
He was
father.
preparing you for life.
This nigga.
Anything can happen.
This nigga.
Just make sure you on your toes.
One time, this nigga was acting like he was dead. It should piss me off.
That's fucked up.
All right. Now that one, that might get you. You might have a point with that. That's a little too much.
So you walked in the room and he was just like,
like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yo, 10 minutes. I didn't know what the fuck to do. He's like, yo, why? And then I started crying. He's like, yo, why you crying? I'm like,
Nigga, you're dead.
I'm like, why am I crying? The fuck is wrong with you?
Dad, you ain't good. Ain't good.
were you like pushing him and shit?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you.
And he just,
I ain't gonna hold you. I can't hold myself. Yo, my son was dead. You ain't good. I would have been crying inside. This little bitch ass. Niggas, I don't know what I was like. My
punk ass
pussy hurt. Hey, go back to your mother's house.
I got another story. I'm gonna tell you after the pod is over.
that is funny as shit.
No,
bro.
that is crazy though. As a parent, maybe like I wouldn't care if my sisters and my brothers or whatever, like feel me. But my mom or my dad is playing dead.
Yeah, for 10 minutes and you actively trying.
Well, he
to
was
get-
young, so it probably wasn't 10 minutes. You know, time when you young, that shit like that probably felt like.
Yeah, that shit was probably like 2 minutes.
Yeah, he probably did it for.
That shit
But
was crazy.
10 minutes is a lot for me to hold in while you daddy. Daddy.
He don't do none of this with my little sister.
You over here getting snot on me and shit.
You said we was gonna go outside.
I'm sorry. Yo, kids don't be realizing the weird shit that they be saying. Like, if you think your father dead, why you worried about outside right now? She said she was going to take me to the park.
Daddy, you said we was gonna go to Terrence's house to watch the game.
Nah, the fucked up part was, so my uncle, my mother's brother, found out what my father was doing, and then he would start trying to do that shit.
With his kids?
But they lived in the old house. My first house was haunted. Like, you trying to do this shit in a haunted house, my nigga?
At this point, I don't know if your house was ever haunted. It probably
Oh
was
no, on everything that house was haunted. I can call my father right now.
This nigga. He got his phone book. He had the contacts out. He like, yeah, man, I'll call my dad right now.
Nah, I definitely believe that. I'm gelling off of you at this point, but yo, that is funny as hell. Playing dead is crazy as a parent. So you gotta have a fucked up mental.
Yeah, that's
How old were
or a
you?
very sick sense of
I
humor.
don't remember. I know
That's
I
how
was
traumatized the nigga was. Nigga forgot the whole year
I don't remember.
that he was. Nigga went from 6 to 8.
No,
Nigga said, I don't remember nothing from 7. What happened? I don't know.
Yo, my sisters and shit used to do shit like that, but like I said, as you grow up, you start realizing certain things. So I get what you're saying though. Like when you play devil's advocate with your coworker, some people do have those things where it was a constant thing, and I just feel like people are taking it too far because they see this one TikTok that people are doing with their one kid. You know, like they probably don't ever play games like this like around them again. Don't play them type of jokes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna like feel me. It's something that you can come back from. People also fail to remember that after it's done, people as parents be like, "Baby, it's just a joke.
The
Look."
damage is done.
I feel me.
The damage
They
is
start
done.
pulling up the filter, showing them because the kid's still crying and you gotta calm them down. So
Right, nigga,
they
I said exactly.
I feel me. So I feel like
Pull your
they're
skirt
stretching
down,
it.
nigga.
But now that we on that topic, then it was the one where they was trying to get their kid to fight with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is. I don't know. I only brought that up because I remember James had brought up like getting it rocking with like Faith. But we could talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, your mother's twin, so I know y'all niggas definitely Had to fight a couple times. Had to keep a couple niggas off y'all. You know. What I
Real
mean?
shit. I was that little nigga that always knew to look back after we passed the man.
Oh yeah, cause you was like,
I'm that little nigga that when you try to get a peek at the ass, I'm looking at you. Yeah, nah, nigga.
You're like, I know what you're trying to do, motherfucker.
Nah,
I'm here.
It's my mommy.
That's my mom.
The fucking the TikTok guy sent the nigga. He seen the couple walking. He's like, oh, I know that shit fat. I gotta see that. For
Oh, and the
myself.
nigga was up in his face.
What you looking at? Yeah.
That was me, nigga. I was.
Bila was the kid was like, don't, number one, don't touch my mama. Number two, don't touch my Doritos.
Nah, facts. Like I was a mama's boy. Still am. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So
To this day, mama, I love you.
facts. So
P.O.P. Hold it down.
yeah. Man,
Hold it down.
real shit. I told nigga I buy mama the flowers on my birthday.
That's lit.
I just feel like without you, I wouldn't be out. I wouldn't be celebrating.
That's
Feel me?
lit.
So I feel like I owe you your flowers.
You know
I'm
what?
not gonna go out for you like.
One time for all the mama's boys. out
Yeah.
there.
So I ain't gonna throw you a party, but it's to give thanks because without you, there's no me.
Absolutely.
Feel me?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Respectfully. So I feel like niggas need to start like, not saying you gotta do it for your birthday, but just acknowledge your queen. Like, feel me? Acknowledge her.
The matriarch.
That's it. Like, feel me? I ain't saying everyone is the best, everyone was perfect, but still acknowledge it. Like, she still did what she could do, had to, what she felt was right to raise you.
You ungrateful ass bastard.
Yeah. Wanna buy
And you still want to be like your daddy. Who left
shorty
you.
a salon, buy your mother a salon.
Buy your mother a salon. My mom was actually a hairdresser. Fun fact.
Word?
Yeah. She gave it up to raise her 2 kids. Not me.
Word? That's crazy.
Yeah.
My mother was in commercials and magazines. She was basically like modeling shit. As
word?
a kid, yeah. Gave it up because she wanted to be with her friends.
Hey, yeah.
Fun fact, yeah. She did commercials for Wonder Bread. My aunt did a couple too, like orange juice. She did pudding commercial with Bill Cosby.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why she don't like chocolate pudding to this day.
Mad takes.
Nothing with Bill Cosby, but
Yeah.
chocolate pudding. Feel me?
Yeah.
Hella takes of you keep opening a new pack of pudding and taking a scoop of chocolate pudding. Like, feel me? I think people don't realize these are not just a one good straight scene. Cut. We're done. Thank you for coming. Nah, these are 100 takes, 75 takes, because they want to get the perfect one, and you're just, I like chocolate pudding. I like chocolate. Feel me?
That's actually, yeah.
Wow,
But-
annoying.
That's
Yeah,
that's traumatizing.
She got whatever she wanted. Shout out to my grandmother, her mother. She just
Double
was one of them
matriarchs.
presidents. She just was one of them people that actually wanted to make sure that their kid did what they wanted to do. So when my mother felt like she wanted to stop and actually be with her friends, she let her do it.
Okay.
And my mother was able to take trips to Paris and all that as a kid. Didn't want to do it. Wanted to stay for the summer. Could have been in Paris shooting, filming. I want to stay with my friends. Feel me? And I say that because you got some parents that don't listen to their kids.
Yeah.
Want to take advantage. You're bringing me money in.
And then start doing coke and become
And then now you got yourself a little Orlando Brown.
all right. A little bop. Bop.
And saying Bow Wow had the wettest.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What?
Yeah, that was crazy.
What?
Yo, he was doing so good. He got
In the
clean.
interview? Oh.
No.
I was about to
He
say
had
that
like that
interview was
little
horrible.
stretch where he got cleaned, wasn't rapping about none of that crazy shit.
I didn't even know that nigga was clean for
Nah,
any period
yeah,
of
look,
time. To be honest.
He was doing gospel songs. And all
Yeah,
that.
he got.
Oh, yeah?
Bro, he was doing good. I don't know.
Facade.
Somebody said, you know what? Take this lace one.
He was. He,
I need the old you back.
listen, man, you haven't been the same.
Hit this.
said, "What's that?"
He went right back to
That's funny as hell. Niggas gave him a Snickers and he started wilding again.
Yeah, that shit after what he said about Bow Wow, I said he's back.
I can't even say get some help, but
But listen, man, Henny Day Part 4. Alright? No ifs, ands, buts about it. It's gonna be a movie. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
you already know.
Lineup of champions on the motherfucking bill. Big shouts to Frank White, my dog. I've been DJing with this nigga like for 2 months straight now.
Yeah, y'all been outside.
Yeah, we've been outside. It's funny, but as a DJ, I'm actually getting to know the DJs out here, man. I've always been like, oh, I'm just some nigga from New York. They just look at me as like,
Just gonna spin and then let him put his laptop on and the fuck up out of here.
But no, just talking to niggas, chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn.
Networking.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, just really, well, not even like on some networking shit, but like,
But it's networking.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You're doing it on a genuine level. You're not doing it as, oh, let me do this to network. You're doing it on a genuine level, but I like that. I like that you're doing it because it's also networking.
It makes me feel good, man.
I like
getting
that.
closer to my peers.
Thank
you, know
you,
what
Frank
I'm
White. You're making my friend feel good.
Well,
Hey, yo.
hold on.
Thank you for taking care of him
Nah, bro.
and doing him right.
Nah, bro.
These last 2 months.
What's up with you, bro? Are you all right?
I'm just glad you've been spinning with him.
Anyway, all right. So, Henny Day Part 4, Frank White. Shouts my Uptown boys, TKO, Big Boy, and we got the headliner, of course, True Blends. Shotty's on the bill too. DJ Went Up NYC. I think he's gonna be there. Got a few surprises for the people. And of course, this week coming Ant Fight.
Yeah, we got a few
we in
surprises
AC.
for y'all, but and fight like you said.
Boardwalk Boxing. I'm gonna be drunk as hell. I just need to let y'all know.
Yeah, nigga, they said I'm on a bus. I might Uber to the bus,
so
I don't have to drive when I get back.
Oh, no, I'm gonna just meet y'all down there. I got shit to do.
Excuse me, he's a busy. See, look there you go. He's booked and busy.
I wish I was booked in AC.
I'm gonna get you a chain. It says BB, booked and busy, and it also stands for my BB.
Right.
But anywho,
Well, this was a Goodfellas podcast. You already know what it is. That's Blanco. You're B-Lo. And who am I?
DJ, what up? Take it easy.
I want my own drop. I don't like that. Unless you're gonna start saying your name, we all need drops.
You're not gonna get no job.
Good one.
The head made her a
Energy.
She into anatomy. Now what she want is clean.
Good job.
If I give a dick, I really hope that she not clean. Don't mean to be mean, but man, I'm fighting.